Are you between 55 and 75? Do you feel like time is slipping away, and you're not sure if you're making the most of it? What if I told you there are 5 things you should avoid right now to make the rest of your life truly count? I remember a conversation I had with an older family member not too long ago. They told me, "I wish I'd known this sooner," and that stuck with me. They had lived through so many years, but when they looked back, there were things they wished they'd done differently. They didn't want others to make the same mistakes. That's why today I'm sharing these 5 crucial things you absolutely need to avoid if you want to live the best, most fulfilling life possible in your later years. In this video, we're going to dive into those things that can hold you back, and how to avoid them so you can truly make the most of the time ahead of you. 1. Holding on to regret. The past is gone. One of the biggest things that can hold you back in life, especially in your later years, is regret. When we dwell on past mistakes or missed opportunities, it can feel like a weight on our shoulders, preventing us from fully enjoying the present. Whether it's a decision we wish we'd made differently, a chance we didn't take, or something we should have said to someone we love, regret has a way of making us feel like we've failed. But here's the truth. The past is gone. It cannot be changed, no matter how many times we replay it in our minds. Take Mr. Harold, for example, a 72-year-old man I spoke with recently. He shared with me how, when he was younger, he passed up a chance to start his own business. He always believed that it was too late to try again, and for years, this regret hung over him like a cloud. He felt like he had missed his opportunity and didn't want to try anything else for fear of failure. But then something changed. After speaking with a friend who had started a successful second career later in life, Mr. Harold realized that his past mistake didn't define his future. He decided to start a small project on the side, a hobby turned business, and although it didn't make him rich, it gave him a sense of accomplishment and joy that he hadn't felt in years. So, what can we learn from this? The past might be behind us, but it's never too late to take action in the present. Regret doesn't have to dictate your future. Instead of looking back and beating yourself up, focus on the lessons you can take from those experiences. What did those regrets teach you? How can you use them to make better choices now? The key is to learn from the past, not to live in it. Every day is a new chance to create something meaningful, regardless of what has happened before. The truth is, your best years may be ahead of you, but only if you let go of the weight of regret and step forward into a future that's still full of possibilities. 2. Isolating yourself from loved ones. As we get older, it's easy to start pulling away from the people around us. Maybe it's the feeling of being a burden, or perhaps it's the physical toll that makes socializing seem like too much effort. But isolating yourself, whether by choice or circumstance, comes with serious risks. Social isolation can lead to feelings of loneliness, depression, and even physical health problems. Studies have shown that people who feel disconnected from others are more likely to suffer from a range of health issues, from heart disease to a weakened immune system. Take Mrs. Evelyn, for example, a 68-year-old woman I know. After her husband passed away, she found herself staying at home more and more. At first, it was out of grief and a desire to be alone with her thoughts. But soon, she began to notice that her energy was draining, and her outlook on life was growing darker. She wasn't getting out much, and the phone calls from her children and friends became less frequent as they assumed she preferred solitude. One day, her daughter came to visit and noticed how withdrawn she had become. She suggested gently that Evelyn try joining a local book club, something to get her out of the house and connect with people who shared her interests. At first, Evelyn resisted, but she agreed to give it a try, and over time it made a huge difference. She found herself laughing again, enjoying conversations, and feeling more engaged with the world around her. The lesson here is clear. Isolation can be a silent trap. It might feel easier to withdraw, but staying connected is vital for your mental and physical well-being. It doesn't take much to make a difference. Regularly reaching out to loved ones, whether it's a quick phone call, a video chat, or a short visit, can help keep that connection alive. Even if you can't leave the house often, you can still join social groups, online communities, or even local clubs that interest you. The simple act of talking to someone, sharing a moment, or just exchanging stories can lift your spirits and keep you engaged with life. Remember, the people around you care, and they want to stay connected. Don't wait for them to reach out. Take the first step. You'll find that by opening up to others, you'll not only improve your own life, but also make the lives of those you care about a little brighter too. 3. Giving up on new experiences. One of the biggest misconceptions that people often have as they get older is that they're too old to try something new. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that the best years for adventure, learning, and self-discovery are behind you. But nothing could be further from the truth. Age is just a number when it comes to embracing new experiences. In fact, trying new things can keep your mind sharp, boost your energy, and help you live a fuller, richer life, no matter your age. Take Mr. George, a 74-year-old man who, after retiring from his job, spent the first couple of years thinking he was done with trying new things. He'd spent decades working, and the idea of starting something fresh felt daunting. But one day, his daughter convinced him to join her for a painting class. At first, George was hesitant. "I've never held a paintbrush in my life," he said. But with a little encouragement, he decided to give it a shot. To his surprise, he not only enjoyed the experience, but discovered a hidden talent for watercolor painting. That class turned into a regular hobby, and now George not only paints for fun, but also has his work displayed at local art shows. What began as a simple challenge led him to a whole new passion that brought joy and purpose into his life. So, why is it so important to keep embracing new experiences, no matter how old you are? The truth is, learning and growing don't stop at a certain age. They should continue throughout your life. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, exploring a new place, or even learning a new skill like cooking or playing an instrument, every new experience adds something valuable to your life. It can rejuvenate your spirit, challenge your mind, and remind you that the world is still full of opportunities waiting to be explored. The key is to take that first step. Don't let age be an excuse. Start small if you need to. Sign up for a class, travel somewhere you've never been, or simply try something that piques your curiosity. Embrace the idea that it's never too late to grow and discover. Life doesn't slow down as you age, it just changes its rhythm. So, stay curious, stay adventurous, and keep learning. You'll be amazed at what new experiences can bring into your life. 4. Neglecting your health and well-being. As we age, it becomes even more important to focus on both our physical and mental health. When we neglect these aspects of our well-being, it's easy to feel sluggish, unmotivated, and disconnected from life. But maintaining a healthy lifestyle, through exercise, a balanced diet, and mental wellness, has the power to transform your daily experience. The truth is, your health is one of the most valuable assets you have, and taking small steps to improve it can make a huge difference in how you feel and how you live. Take Mrs. Louise, a 70-year-old woman who spent many years ignoring her health. She didn't pay much attention to what she ate and avoided exercise because she thought it was too late for her to make a change. But when her doctor advised her that her blood pressure and cholesterol levels were rising, Louise decided to take control. She started with simple daily walks around her neighborhood. At first, it was just a 10-minute stroll, but soon it became a routine. Along with walking, she started focusing more on her diet, eating more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, and cutting back on processed foods. A few months later, she felt stronger, more energetic, and even noticed her mood lifting. What amazed her most was that these changes didn't just improve her physical health. They also gave her a sense of accomplishment and pride, making her feel more confident in her ability to take control of her life at any age. The key takeaway here is that it's never too late to take charge of your health. Whether it's committing to walking for 20 minutes a day, eating more nourishing foods, or engaging in mental exercises like puzzles or reading, these small habits add up over time and help maintain both your body and your mind. Consistency is the secret. When you make daily health practices a part of your routine, you'll start seeing real results. Plus, the benefits go beyond just physical changes. Improved health leads to better sleep, more energy, and a happier, more vibrant outlook on life. So don't wait for a wake-up call. Start today by incorporating simple, healthy habits into your day. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. Just focus on one small change and build from there. Your future self will thank you. Remember, health is the foundation for everything else in life. So make it a priority to keep your body moving, your mind sharp, and your spirit thriving. 5. Not planning for the future. Financial and emotional. One of the most common mistakes people make as they age is failing to plan for the future, both financially and emotionally. It's easy to focus on the present moment and think that everything will work itself out as time goes on. But the truth is that without proper planning, both your financial security and emotional well-being can become significant sources of stress later in life. Preparing for retirement, understanding healthcare needs, and establishing a strong emotional support system are all critical to living a peaceful and fulfilling life in your later years. Take Mr. Arthur, a 69-year-old man who once believed he could figure it out later. He had spent his career working hard, but never thought much about saving for retirement or making plans for the future. When he reached his late 60s, he began to realize that he hadn't set himself up for financial independence, and the costs of healthcare were rising rapidly. More than that, he hadn't invested time in building a strong social network, which left him feeling isolated and anxious. However, Arthur decided to take action. He met with a financial advisor to create a retirement plan and set up savings specifically for his healthcare needs. He also made a conscious effort to reconnect with old friends and family, while also joining a local senior support group to expand his emotional network. The transformation in his life was profound. Not only did he begin to feel more secure about his finances, but he also felt a renewed sense of connection and joy from his emotional support system. Planning ahead for both your financial and emotional needs may seem overwhelming, but it's essential. Take the time now to set clear goals for your retirement. What does a comfortable future look like for you, and how will you achieve it? Speak with a financial planner to ensure you're on track for long-term security, and consider setting aside funds for healthcare costs, which can be unpredictable. On the emotional side, it's important to build and nurture relationships now. Spend time with loved ones, form new connections, and find communities or activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Additionally, consider speaking with a therapist or counselor about any concerns you may have for your emotional well-being as you age. The key is to take action. Don't wait until you're in a difficult situation to plan for the inevitable. The more proactive you are about securing both your finances and your emotional health, the more peace of mind you'll have and the more joy you'll experience in your later years. Set goals, seek guidance, and remember that the future is something you can shape by planning ahead. Conclusion. As we've seen today, it's never too late to make changes that can truly impact your life. Whether it's letting go of regrets, staying connected with loved ones, embracing new experiences, prioritizing your health, or planning for the future, each step you take brings you closer to living a fulfilled, meaningful life. So, take a moment to think about the areas you can improve on and start making those small changes today. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment and let me know if you're ready to take action. Comment if you're committed to making these changes, or if you're going to start planning today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable tips to live your best life at any age. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.